yo, it's me. It's me. It's the with the capital T, always have been, always will be. We are down to the final eight, baby. The milkman is in the building.
And I'm just free.
Welcome to the after show with Milk and Bree, where we talk all things Big Brother. Before we get things underway, go ahead and like and share this thing up. Yo, what up? Lyric is in the building. Welcome
What
to the
up,
final
Lyric?
eight. What's going on? What's going on? Like and share, like and share, like and share. All right, this is me
I'm trying to
liking
see if
and
I can
sharing.
get
Look at me
closed
over here just a
captioning
clickety
on
clacking.
the.
I'm like an old man when it comes to looking at the telephone, ain't I? This goddamn.
Yeah, you are.
What's going on? The godson is in the building. What's going on, bro? First off, I don't even want to talk to you. I feel like you've been on vacation and I didn't get an invite, and I've been struggling through real grown-up life, and you've been out in the wilderness having fun. The godson is in the building.
Big fun.
He's been having
All the
big
way in
fun with the
Baltimore with
wretched.
the
What was
wretched.
they called? The wretched? They was having
Wretched.
big fun.
Oh gosh. It'll always be
Oh
the best
man.
Cosby Show episode ever.
Oh
Having big
man.
fun in Baltimore.
In
The
Baltimore. That's right.
wretched.
Big fun with the wretched in Baltimore.
Mhm.
Let me see what I got here. We got Brochella versus Direfest. Let's go on and kick it
Yes.
off. Who played the better week of Big Brother? Where you want to start, Brochella or Direfest?
I don't know who played the better week. Now, do you mean of the HOHs
I
or
mean, just first of all, this is the first double eviction we have had of this
the
type,
double
where two
eviction?
simultaneous games played at the same time. It has never happened. So, out of who went home, out of what transpired, how things played out, the way the HOH handled it, all that, who
First, I
played the
just
better
want to
game?
say they
Direfest,
really could have gave
Brochella.
them. Now, I know Direfest was supposed to be a playoff of Firefest, which people paid a lot of money for, and then end up totally being whack, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's they could have really gave them a few better duds. Like why they? I mean, they really just
To me,
made them
they could have
have
been
nots
roughing it a little
outside.
worse. Outside could have been roughing it a little worse for me. They had
No,
a
that was I'd
pool.
have been
They
mad.
had outdoor
They didn't have
showers.
food.
They had
They had
everything they
spam.
needed.
They had spam, and I don't eat spam, so I would have been hungry. But
Did I
I have
see
to
Taz
say,
cooking hot dogs, or was he just only got to eat barbecue or something?
I don't know, but
I
I
thought
don't
I
eat
saw
hot
him
dogs either. This is
barbecuing
what I'm
hot
saying.
dogs or something.
I don't eat hot dogs either. So this is what I'm saying. There was no food out there.
I mean, that's
I
just
think I
a
seen
different
some
shape of
steel
spam.
oats. Like, come on. But yes,
Yeah.
even despite their because I had read that one of the porta potties broke. So they only had one porta
Oh,
potty. I mean, and you got a shite in there as well. So
hey,
like, I mean,
shit.
and
Who?
the cold shower, like despite their hardships, I have to say they played a much better game. Maybe making it rougher for them made them more savage
Okay,
because
so
they were. It had to have been tense out in that yard, though. It had to have been
oh my
tense,
goodness, are you
mad
kidding me?
awkward.
When I saw that they got in their own corners because there wasn't no space, they were just all in their own. I said, man, it's rough in the outdoors. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I Were you surprised that Kyle threw the leftovers under the bus? I know it was a controversial topic this week for people. So
I'm
some
not
people are team
surprised because
Kyle
it
and
was
some people
Kyle.
are no Kyle.
I mean, I'm not surprised because it's Kyle. If anybody were to do it, I would assume it would be Kyle.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's going to be good for his gameplay, though. I think once everyone finds out what happened and how he
Well,
blew up the
it's 4 on
leftovers,
4 though. It's 4 on 4. Remember, down to the final eight, you got the
I
four
don't.
that banded
Well,
together outside.
4 on 4, maybe because they might be able to convince Turner
Hey,
to flip back.
wait. And what is it? About 80% of competition wins are in that side of the house.
And you know, some of them, now that Terrence knows, some of them, because, now that, I'm thinking about it, Terrence won the HOH and veto this week. He did throw that the other cop. Maybe he's
Man,
better
you know
than
what?
we
I
thought.
think that's a city thing, though. The way he was stacking them styrofoam containers, that's a standard to-go box in the city.
It really
He
is.
ain't had no problem with the to-go box
really
challenge. He
is.
whipped the shit out of that. Yo, what up? Daz is in the building. How about, he said, how about them fucking last week? He just went right in for the gusto. He talking about Kyle and Alyssa. Well,
yeah.
let me tell you, they made it through another week and Kyle was on the block. So, I mean, and Alyssa was on the block too at one point, wasn't she? No, she wasn't. That was Turner.
No. Yeah, that was Turner.
Yeah, that was Turner.
Joseph and Turner, and then, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
was Turner convincing? Was Turner convincing about being in the outs? Like, I really feel like he just went along with the get along.
Yeah, Turner was just like, I think he was lost this week. Like, I think, at the beginning he felt safe. Terrence had him feeling very safe, so he wasn't even caring like what was going on. Then he got put on the block, and he was like, "Wait a minute, what?" I don't think he was, even paying attention up until he got put on the block.
Can I get real controversial?
Yeah.
I think we all expected Little Miss Buttered Cornbread to be going out of the house this week. But I happen to be of maybe a minority mindset that thought this was your only chance to get Monty out.
I actually agree.
And why didn't they?
Not only your only chance, but the easiest chance. The easiest chance.
This was the easiest way to get Monty out of the house.
I get that.
The backyard did their job.
But I get that, he felt like it would have put a target on him maybe with the rest of the leftovers.
For sure.
Dude, you're winning everything. And you could have pulled more of them on your team because you're a winner than probably targeting you at this point. Because it's going to take somebody big to get you out.
Right.
I agree. I felt like that was a wasted opportunity.
I feel like it was a wasted opportunity.
Maybe he was doing that to try to take the target off his back a little bit more. Like, I'm not targeting you guys, so there's no reason for you to target me type of thing. But I mean, eventually he's going to have to. I don't know. For such a Big Brother super fan, I was surprised that he pulled
the aficionado fumbled on this one. I'm gonna tell you, the aficionado fumbled on this
one. And I mean that would, when he made it to the final two, which he's going to, that would have been such a resume, thing to add to his resume.
You would go, oh, he's keeping him because he's athletic. He needs him to help win competitions. But at this point, Michael has won every damn thing. He don't need nobody to win nothing for him.
Well, look at Brittany finally winning something. I was like, go ahead, girl.
Wait, man, do you think he threw that? He threw that shit. The only reason he was even trying to play was just to make sure she didn't lose.
Yeah, I mean,
she did get the questions right.
He was gonna win if she didn't. Jasmine had no chance, but it's like, look at her finally doing something.
Right, but he was half-assing it. He was toying with the game, and he just was like, "Here, you can have it."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't need Monty, so that was, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, she got to win something.
She does. I mean, at this point, she was just riding his coattails. I mean, she got to win a few more things for people to say she's not riding his coattails. Because even if she ends up in final two,
I mean, what's left? Otev.
Polo.
I mean, not Otev. Zingbot.
We already had Otev. We talking about. I want to see Zingbot.
Which I kind of wanted Jasmine to stay for Zingbot. I'm not. Gonna lie.
I hope he still zings the shit out of her. I hope he just runs down the whole cast and don't look like he's picking on her.
First of all, two things about Jasmine this week.
Miss Butter Cornbread.
First, when she was in the when they first won the HOH and she came back in the house and she was all upset, or
Tell me about it.
and talking about I worked too hard to get here.
What have you
What
done?
have you done?
You ain't done nothing but roll around on that little bitty
I
scooter.
mean, you ate some pie, and you did
She did a
win
little
that
cooking.
HOH.
Did she do a little cooking?
She did win that HOH eating that pie. But other than that,
Mm.
what have you done? You ain't did nothing.
Why you
And you
sound
didn't
like
even
Eddie
run your
Murphy?
HOH.
That you sound like, what have you done for me lately, Eddie?
And then you didn't even run your HOH. So you did nothing.
Well,
Second thing was three things. Second thing.
hey, at least you ain't going one, B, three.
Second thing was
Second thing, come
talking
on
about
with it.
is she playing up her foot ankle and hobble her way to the end. You think they don't know you faking? Girl, who you ain't fooling nobody. Everybody's over you. Talking about hobbling your way to the end and playing this up as long as everybody is over you. They know you're faking. And then third, the birthday week. Now I had to laugh because when she said I'm a Leo and that we want it all, I have to say my sister is a Leo, and her name is Jasmine, and she does celebrate her.
Not spelled the same.
My family, we celebrate birthday eves like New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. Like we do birthday eves. We do sometimes get an extra present or an extra dinner. We do birthday eves. But my sister Jasmine, she takes the birthday month. She'll say her birthday week. She'll have if her birthday in the middle of the week, she'll be her birthday weekend before her birthday.
Before and after. It's like a Wheel of Fortune puzzle. Before
a Jasmine
and
Leo
after.
thing. I would give that one to her. It could be a Jasmine Leo thing because my sister the same way.
It may just be.
My sister is the same way. Because we do birthday eves, but she take it to the extreme. And so
I'm not
they
sad
said,
to see Jasmine.
We're not even going to believe she using her birthday for the third week in a row.
I'm not sad to see Jasmine go, but I did see somebody, and tell me if you saw this because you do more watching and reading than I do at this point, which our roles have completely reversed in the Big Brother universe. But I'm really so glad that I still have you to keep me going. Did you hear that Jasmine possibly was caught on audio in the live feeds without her accent?
She's on the live feeds a lot. I mean, her accent is a lot less in the live feeds, a lot less than it is on the show.
Okay. So it's real thick on the show and not a lot on the live feeds.
If you notice when she's talking, when she's not in an interview or not,
like and share this thing up, y'all.
When she's not in the interview or not talking directly to the cameras,
right,
then her accent isn't as it isn't
ain't as buttered cornbread now, y'all.
It's way she play that up just like she play up that ankle.
Hey there, Julie, you look as good as some buttered cornbread. God damn.
She play that up like she was playing up that ankle. So what did you think about Kyle spilling the beans on the leftovers? Do you think that's going to come back to bite him or no? It was a little bit
of an emotional roller coaster for me. I'm going to be completely honest. And not dramatic the way I just made it seem, but in the sense that initially I was not in favor of it. I was like, oh, you little disloyal bastard. I say the only thing I have in have in common with Donald Trump is the idea of loyalty. I take it very serious. And so when I saw him do that, I said, ooh, self-preservation is the law of the land. God damn, what he doing? Ah, Jesus. So I wasn't really with it. But, as the shit kind of played out, as I thought long-term in the game, I became more fond of it. And so I ended up being cool with it.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I mean, I wasn't a fan of it at first, but I think it was, it did work to save him this week. But
right,
depending on how, even though Michael was HOH,
I do that to you. I make you
Kim
just
believes
stop and
Taylor
read.
beat Kim K to win favorite reality star. um,
Wait, that happened?
I
Wait,
don't know.
Lyric, I
Lyric
need you
says
to
it did.
expound upon this. I am not on the same page with you, Lyric. I need you to bring me up to speed. We are talking about Taylor in the house and not Taylor Swift. I mean, I don't know what other Taylors there might be out there.
Those are the only two I know.
He said, "I'm the only two I know." She said,
But I
"Yeah, it
do
happened.
think.
Yeah,
I mean,
when did it
even
happen,
though
Lyric? Lyric, when did it happen? Was this
Michael can't
recently?
be HOH next week, I think it really depends on how Michael and Monty feel about leftovers getting blown up, because really they're going to be.
Well, they played through every scenario, so they were prepared for this to have happened. They already thought out every option and outcome, and so they were
That's what I'm
prepared.
saying. It may not work in Kyle's favor once, like he thinks it's
Right?
going
If
to,
they
once back in
were
the
just
house.
to bring, if they were just to bring, what's his name in the Carpet Boy?
Terrence.
No, Carpet Boy, Turner. If they were to just scoop Turner back up as like a little lost puppy, they could go on and still clear out those other three before they get down to the final five. And that may be ended up what's happening, but I don't know. Lyric, what do you expect to happen? Do you think it's going to be a 4-on-4 showdown? How do we think the leftovers are going to respond to the fact that Kyle is
what's their thing called now?
What did they say? Shit, a to-go plate. No, I'm just
no.
Shit, I don't know.
I don't think it
was
had
the
nothing to do
cookout
with
to the
food.
leftovers to the to-go
Come on,
plate.
Lyric, help us out. What they call it?
Lyric, what's the name of the new group?
The Outside Alliance.
Is it the Outsiders? No. That's right. It's the Socials.
No.
Yeah, that was an Outsiders reference. You know, the book that I don't read.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'm on mute.
Yeah, come
but also, speaking of Kim K, did you hear that her and Hillary Clinton and her daughter, or maybe her daughter, has a podcast or whatever? But Kim was on it, and they did like a law question quiz, and Kim beat Kim. See, the lines ain't even good enough for us to remember their name.
For nobody to remember.
But Kim beat Hillary in a law test. Well, quiz.
Oh.
What's the name?
I mean, now wait a minute. Now to Hillary's defense,
at pressing the button.
Oh,
Hillary. That's what
I was going to say. To Hillary's defense, now
but it did show that Kim knows her stuff just a bit.
I was going to say it ought to be fresh on her mind. She's learning the shit as we speak. You know, Hillary ain't been practicing in years. Plus, she's old and slow. You know, her reaction time is bad. Right? No?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She old.
She old.
Somebody just sent me a text that I don't believe is for me.
Uh-oh.
But I wish it was.
Oh, that's what had your attention. You didn't even know what the hell I just said. You just caught the tail end.
No, I did.
Pray about it. Pray about it.
You said.
Oh, here it is.
Where did that go?
Is it reaction time? That's really the name of it? Oh no, she's talking about Hillary's reaction time.
No, Hillary's reaction time.
Googled
what
it or
we're
something.
talking
Come
about.
On. that was a Daz anyway. I thought that was Lyric. My bad. Yeah, Daz talking about the reaction time. I mean, it's real. You know, she old and slow.
I mean, she
old and slow.
How old Hillary now? 60 something. Gotta be 60 something.
Look, she can't be listening. What you mean she not? You didn't see over there? She started listening to text messages. She started getting on the text messages and shit. I'm just saying.
It's not.
It ain't like we trying to do a show or nothing. I feel like I just said this to my other co-host just a few days ago.
I have. Look.
See what happened was.
Hold on.
Oh, come on. You can't. Let me find another question for people while she over here doing her thing. Uh-oh. Dad said he hopped in the DMs.
No, that's not what it was.
That's not what happened?
Nope.
Dad said he hopped off up in them DMs.
I wish I could get
let's see what I got.
Closed captions on the live feeds, because I can't turn it up to hear right now.
Let's see about Jazz.
I want to see what's going on in the house.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I think Monty and Turner playing Chinese checkers, so Turner might be spilling all the beans about what's happening in the backyard, but I don't know because I can't hear what they're saying.
Well, see, they would be smart. See, here's what I was thinking. I already started thinking deviously. And y'all out there in TV land, y'all help me out with this as I'm processing. So they don't have to say that Kyle spilled the beans. They could just make it seem as if Terrence nominated two people from the leftovers haphazardly, and the veto didn't get used, and Joseph was the one who was voted out.
He
Because
did
they
win the
already
veto.
thought about that being one of the scenarios.
Right.
You know, they didn't automatically say somebody had to blow it up. Now they said if somebody did, that it was going to be Kyle. They even predicted that. But they don't have to tell that story.
Right.
So they could go back in the house, play along, really have that 4, and blindside them. But I don't know how manipulative and calculating they are when it comes to it. I think they're just happy to have like formed this alliance. I don't know that they're actually going to know what to do with what they've got.
And even though they formed this alliance, they didn't really like plot or anything that I know of as far as what they plan to do with this newly formed alliance.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, they don't really have any real plan. I think that
it all really depends on.
Michael doesn't even have to be. You know how in the past, people would be several steps ahead. You know, they'd be planning 3 and 4 moves ahead. Michael doesn't even have to plan more than a move or 2 ahead of them because they don't have a plan.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't have a plan.
A plan. And then he's got Brittany too. So
helping him what he ain't thought of, she comes with the cleanup.
She come through. She come through. I will say that. She do
for sure.
Thinking of angles that she do be thinking of all the angles.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the show. I believe the plan is to make Joseph look like the snake. Okay, so maybe
that could be a good plan too.
Plotting. I haven't been in the live feed, so I'm not privy to that. But man, I would be happy to see them actually plotting and not just going in haphazardly.
Now the thing is, though, if they make Joseph look like the snake, and then they get evicted and they get back to the house. I mean, to Joseph, that it was put on him. That's not good jury management for Kyle. Not gonna get that far though, because of how he's playing the Kyle is still
he's on the bottom unless he does the winning on that side and that side actually stays together.
Because
that's the only way he gets
even
to hang around.
On that side, and like you said, unless he does the winning on that side, I feel like he's the bottom of the totem pole because neither Turner nor Terrence, and really even Alyssa, trust him completely.
Yeah. Now,
like Terrence know he a snake because he gave up. Southside, we don't play that.
What I was gonna say is, had Michael and Brittany decided to get rid of Monty, then they would have gotten rid of the bromance, and the two sides of the leftovers could have come back together without any BS because they both was some snakes and they could bond back together over doing the dirty work and still clip Terrence. And
what they could have did was if they would have got rid of Monty, they could have used this week to get rid of the bromance. Right. Next week they could have got rid of, or the next 2 weeks, Kyle and Alyssa get rid of the showmance, and then boom, final 5.
I mean, at this point,
they should have got rid of the bromance, then the showmance.
This may be the easiest path to victory for somebody in Big Brother history. I know we talked about. What's that?
I don't think that was it either.
The insiders? Because I said
I'm gonna find out. Let me look.
Well, I was gonna say somebody got a Twitter finger, got a Google machine. You know what I mean? You just got to clickety clack clack, clickety clack clack.
I'm about to do that. Give me just un momento.
Uno, what'd you say? Uno momento. Are they still playing the dogs and the cats on the live?
No, the feeds are up. That's what I'm saying. I wish I had closed captioning so I could hear what's going on right now.
Oh.
I don't.
Why don't you have that? It's 2022. Your captions need to be closed.
It doesn't have it. Give me the option on the feed.
Okay.
not my fault.
Oh, that's it. There we go. There we go. After party.
After
I'm pretty sure
party.
it is after party.
After party. There you go.
Yeah.
I knew it had something to do with music. I felt like
Right. Look, what did I call it? The to-go plate. They
that's why I
should
said
be
no. It
called
don't
the
got nothing
to-go
to do with
plate.
food this time. Nothing to do with food.
So, only 6 people playing in the HOH competition.
I just want
Michael
them
and
to
Terrence
start
will
it.
not get to play. Who do we want to see as the next HOH for the final 8? Tell me something good.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence can't and Michael can't.
Yeah. So who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Kyle.
No.
It's gonna be Kyle.
Nope.
It's gonna be Kyle, and he's gonna nominate Michael and Brittany. Let's go, Kyle.
No.
Then the game is shaking back up.
I want it to be. You know what? Taylor.
We got somebody that wants to see Taylor.
I was just about to say Taylor. Yes.
Looks
Taylor,
like somebody would say great minds think alike.
They didn't have even though Joseph said he hoped now that she hooked him up, and you could tell when she was looking for him when they came back in the house, and she was so disappointed. You could see it in her face.
She said, "Oh, not my booski, not my booski."
Mm-hmm. So, and he even said in his little after interview that
I hope she called me.
Yep, call me.
I hope she called.
But yeah, she gonna go after that the romance, the showmance, because how dare y'all kick her boo thing out the house while y'all laid up having 10-second quickies.
Well, look, she might not have to call him if her ass is evicted anytime soon.
Yeah, no, but if she get that next HOH,
they can find out what true love
send my
is
boo thing to the jury house while you in there getting 10-second quickies. How dare you?
Another unpopular opinion. Lord, I probably should have had 3 of those before the show.
What Pepsi?
When you lose your thought mid-statement, another unpopular opinion. I can't remember what it was going to be. There was another unpopular.
But it was unpopular, huh?
It was very unpopular.
It's
so unfortunate. It has something to do with the.
Look! It says Monty to Taylor in the kitchen. Do you feel tired? And she says, Taylor said, I'm very emotionally exhausted right now. See, she's missing her boo thing. She needs to win that HOH so she can get her revenge. Alyssa still needs to pay for taking her trip to London, and now you done kick my boo thing out. Bitch, you about to go.
Yeah. Well, I think Alyssa probably is up next unless Kyle wins. I could see Terrence and Alyssa on the block unless Kyle wins. And then Kyle decides to stay loyal to his new group. The after party. Not the leftovers. Or excuse me, what did I call them? The to-go plate. I'm forgetting it already. It's the to-go plate.
After party.
Well, I'm going for Kyle. Only because I think Kyle will shake up the game the most. You're going for Taylor. I'm going for Kyle. So who does Taylor nominate? Alyssa and Kyle? Because of the Joseph nomination? I guess anybody from the Leftovers Alliance is going to nominate Kyle.
I think she will nominate Alyssa, and probably it depends on if she knows about that would be interesting. It depends on if she knows that the Leftovers got blown up. If she knows Leftovers got blown up, she puts up Alyssa and Kyle, because even if somebody wins,
they're gonna know before the night is over. They're gonna be filled in on everything. It's just gonna take some time for them to break the ice.
So if she wins, she puts them both up because one of them got to go.
Right, one of them got to go.
If she thinks that Leftovers is still a thing, she will put up Terrence and Alyssa.
Mm. I think Kyle's gonna win it. I think I'm gonna have to will that for him. I think let's go, Kyle.
Okay, so Lyric says he wants Turner to win to see which group he's gonna put up, and that would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Does
Put his
he
ass in the
say,
middle just to see.
yep? Does he which is he going with the after party or he wants some leftovers?
Oh, I got my unpopular opinion, and I don't even know how unpopular it is now that I've thought of what it is. But there was some talk about possibly this twist being production's way of shaking up the house. The kind of the perspective that things were a little too hunky dory with Michael just running the house with the leftovers. Even though I mean somehow the perception is that Monty and Joseph were running the leftovers. We both know that wasn't true.
Right.
We both know that wasn't true. But do you think production threw this twist in as a monkey wrench, or you think it was just already planned and ready to go?
I think that it was probably already planned and ready to go, just because of the way that they had them pick their teams. I think
they
if they
was
were
just
trying to
clipping them
shake,
off one by one, though.
I think that if they were trying to truly shake it up, they would have picked the teams.
That you're quite, yeah,
is what I think. That's my opinion. Because,
well, I mean, but anyway, you really shook it. Some of the leftovers were going to be exposed, and so the likelihood of all of the leftovers making it through this double was pretty slim. Had it been a standard double eviction, though, they all could have made it.
Yeah, but like,
at least they would have had a better
what
chance.
would have happened if Kyle and Alyssa like weren't on the same side, perhaps, or Monty and Joseph were on the same side, or you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like if they were really trying to shake things up, production would have decided who went on what team.
Do we believe Joseph's demise was him putting the alliance first and being too loyal?
Nah, because I don't know how much he put the alliance first, because he was playing both sides of the house. Like, he was definitely trying to do jury management. Like, he was
for sure
playing both sides of the house. But
now he was more loyal to the leftovers. I will give it to him. However, he was playing both sides, trying to do what he could do. But he was bringing the information
but
back
I feel
to the
like
leftovers.
he was more loyal to the leftovers because they had the power. If the other side of the house would have gotten the power, he would have flipped right on over.
Oh, yeah. He would have pulled a Paul, except he wasn't even playing it that well. He wasn't even playing it that well. But, I mean, it's always nice. You can hedge your bets. I'm all right with hedging your bets in the Big Brother houses if you can pull it off. His ass just got caught up.
Being too loyal to the I mean, at the end of the day, you do have to remember it's one person can win. But you do have to maintain that loyalty for a certain time frame in order to make it far. Like, you got to have a team.
Oh, for sure. I mean, but this was the first time that the house was this stressed. You know what I mean?
I feel like there would have been more drama if Joseph and Kyle both would have stayed. Like, if they both would have stayed in the house and maybe Alyssa left, man, that would have been some stuff. Like, it would have been some stuff. Because that backyard had to have been tense all week.
Oh my God. I wouldn't have wanted to be out there. Although, me, my arrogant ass, I would have
been floating in the pool.
Around with some bravado.
In the pool.
I'd have just been, I'd have been frying spam. I'd have been eating spam sandwiches in the pool. Just like, where's the ketchup? Anybody got the ketchup? Oh, my arrogant ass would have just strolled around there like it was nothing. Make sure y'all like and share this thing up, man. Big Brother, the final 8, double eviction. Bye-bye, JoJo. Bye-bye, Jasmine. She was the easy one. He was the one that had to be fooled until a couple days ago.
Turner to Monty. Joseph was turning into Pooch towards the end. So, yeah, they're about to throw Joseph on under the bus. It says Turner to Monty. Joseph was turning into Pooch towards the end. Turner to Monty. I just hope a leftover wins the HOH. It's pretty good effing odds. So, yep, they not going to tell him the leftovers is blown up yet.
So they're not going to tell him.
It doesn't
Okay,
look like
here we
it.
go.
It
Some
looks like
deceit.
they
Who
keeping
just
a
said they
secret.
wanted some drama? Somebody said they wanted some drama. Oh, here it is. Look at here.
Monty
Lyric.
tells Turner he would put up Terrence and Alyssa, and if
I
one of
just
them
want
wins
more
the veto,
drama.
they could only vote the other one out. So Terrence and Alyssa going up next week.
Spoiler alert!
Chance.
Spoiler alert!
We don't know who HOH yet, but if it's anybody in the leftovers,
did you say Terrence and Alyssa? Because I said that I gave
Terrence
that combination. I gave that combination out there because I said it was
one of
probably
them
going to
wins
be Terrence and
the
Alyssa
veto, they
unless
can
Kyle
vote the
wins.
other one out. And honestly, between the two of them, it seemed like Terrence is more likely to win the veto than Alyssa. She ain't won nothing, and he's thrown a comp and won two. But as long as they don't blow up the fact that the leftovers exploded in the microwave before before the HOH.
Alyssa's going to float through these few weeks and ride Kyle's coattail. You think so? I think it does depend on who wins that HOH, like Lyric said. I think it does depend on who wins that HOH. I think if Kyle wins, clearly she's safe. But if he doesn't win, she and Terrence could very easily end up on the block.
Terrence can't play. If anybody but Kyle wins the HOH, she's 98% positive she's seeing the block this week.
For sure. I think that her days are numbered. She isn't making it to Final Five. He's gonna have to clip her sooner or later. He's just going to bring himself to do it. But I think he'll end up on the block with her. And he's going to get clipped
if he doesn't.
Well, I think he'll end up on the block with her. I think if she goes on the block, he could very well end up with her. We've seen that so many times in Big Brother history where the showman ends up on the block together and they have to, then one says,
"Oh, one of y'all gotta go.
Throw my game for you."
One of y'all about to go, so make it good.
I ain't throwing my game for not a damn nobody, especially somebody I ain't met about what 50-some 60 days ago. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Well, that's the big twist. Brochella Dire Fest. The popular opinion.
Turner says to Monty, I hope a leftover wins HOH is pretty good effing odds. Now, do you think he's being truthful with Monty right now, or is he really just playing him as a leftover because he's an after party now?
I think that either way, he doesn't have to choose right now.
No.
I mean, he could play him like a fiddle and choose which way he's going when he needs to pick.
Maybe he don't need to pick right now. Turner's in a pretty okay spot because I don't think he's at the bottom of the barrel of
who do we think breaks the news to the house? I think it's most likely Terrence. I think it's somebody on the outside.
It's Terrence for sure.
Yeah, Terrence is going to break the news.
Terrence is going to, he's going to be like, oh, the leftovers got left in the microwave too long and they exploded. Exploded.
I hope not. I don't like when Turner talked to Monty. We don't like those conversations, Lyric.
He might be staying more loyal to one side than the other. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. I mean, he could flip on Kyle real easily. I mean, it's easy to throw Kyle in the list.
It wouldn't be no.
First of all, if I was Turner, I would almost do that.
I would too.
I would go back in the house and be like, it was Kyle.
Like if Terrence didn't, I would.
Like it was Kyle, he chose that
just because then that puts another person up under me. That at least gets me to Final Five. I mean, because now you got Kyle who can go before me. I mean, Terrence, Alyssa, Kyle, they can all go before me.
I feel like Michael would flip-flop if the other side of the house wins.
Well, they did talk about getting Michael and Brittany.
And that would be my target. Like if I was playing the game, if the milk was in the house right now and I was on that Terrence side, I would be going after them so hard it's not even funny.
Michael?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't care about nobody else except for Michael and Brittany.
That could be though why he left Monty, because maybe he feels like Monty for some reason is a bigger threat than him. So maybe he feels like, he could use Monty as a shield later down the line.
It's quite possible. I'm just glad that they're actually strategizing and they're not just haphazardly going through this. Because had
Yeah.
they just walked back in the house, it could have just been the leftovers kind of argue it out, and once again, Michael and Brittany can float to the middle because they probably would act like they didn't even have a response.
I'm wondering when they're gonna play HOH.
Oh well, we
I'm
know
gonna
what's
have
going
to
to all
stay up
happen
all.
before Sunday.
I'm gonna have to stay up all night just to watch.
Uh-oh. She said going to put Michael and Lyric said he said to put Michael and Monty on the
Monty
block
on the block.
and use what's her name? Use her Brittany as a shield.
Mm.
See, I would do the whole backdoor thing. So I would only put one of them up. So if we wanted to get Michael or Monty out, I probably would only put one of them up so I could backdoor the other one just in case.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put
I
them
mean, if
both
I
up
was putting
together.
Michael up, I'm automatically putting Brittany with him.
Right, because they're a duo.
They're
And
not
it's
a
easy to
showmance,
explain.
but they're
Yeah,
it's
they're a
not a
duo.
showmance or a bromance, but it's I don't know what you can call it
It's
that has an
called
ant at
a
the end.
duo. Say it with me, duo.
I want it to have something
Duo.
like a ants though, like
Like a what?
a ants, like a showmance, romance, bromance.
Oh,
I want it to
duo
have an ant.
ants. Duo
Duo
ants.
ants.
That's it right there. You got the duo ants.
Duo ants.
Yeah, they a duo. That's what they are. Uh-oh.
So
Who would y'all take as final two? Well,
I honestly would take Taylor because nobody still really likes her. So I feel like if the vote came down to me and her, I could win versus her
yeah, I would
socially.
probably, if I had the choice, just because the easiest way to win the game would be to take Brittany, because all you have to do is have done a little bit more than her to win. At this point, that's probably going to be Michael's path to victory is taking her to final two, unless somebody clips either one of them.
Hmm.
And anybody sitting next to Brittany at this point is a winner. So, I
Yeah,
mean, that's the way I look at final
If
two.
it's Michael, of course he takes Brittany. Anybody else,
Yeah.
Taylor, because
I mean,
nobody
Taylor,
seriously really likes Taylor.
yeah, but I mean, depending on what I've accomplished in the game, Taylor might have done more than me.
She's only had one HOH.
Well, I'm not even in the game, and I would imagine I ain't had one yet.
But I'm just saying, everybody else in the house has had an HOH
Yeah.
except for Brittany and Alyssa. So, but
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa ain't making it to final two. So
No.
she
Kyle not
hasn't
even
done
taking her
more.
to final two. I don't know how he explains that after the fact, but he not even taking her to final two. I can't believe. Wait. Y'all asking us the questions. Let me go and ask y'all the question. Do y'all think Kyle is taking Alyssa to final two if it come down to it? Come on
Why
now.
not? He can beat her.
Now he can beat her. That is true. Like and share, like
Hmm.
and share, like and share. Where's my
And if
whiteboard?
y'all stay together, then they all both have the money. We have the first and second place money. See, but you're gonna let me take this first place money. So sit on back,
Now.
Jack. But
The new Jeff and Jordan, Kyle and Alyssa. What do y'all think? The new Jeff and Jordan.
um, but
Uh-oh.
as far as any of the players,
Lyric says he thinks that Kyle would take her.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it happening, man. We'll have to see, though. We got a few weeks to find out. One of us is right. Well, and we may not get the opportunity to find out because they could get clipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
So watching,
I'm
they
still gonna
haven't
say
gone.
if Monty ends up in the final two and or wins this game, it'll be because they didn't take him out this week.
So if you're Monty, who do you take as your final two?
Now,
Mm-hmm.
his
You're
ride or die
Monty.
is gone. He probably has to take Taylor because that's the closest thing
That's what
to
I'm saying.
JoJo he's got left.
That's the only person that you know
Yes, and
you can
I've
confidently
reverted to
beat
calling
in
him
jury.
JoJo. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I've reverted to calling him JoJo now that he's been
That's the
dismissed.
only person you can beat in jury.
Yeah, for sure. Taylor and Turner. You could see Taylor and Turner in the final two, Lyric. I don't know that I could see Carpet Man in the final two. I'm not sure I can see it. I mean, he does have the ability to win. He has shown us that, but he hasn't been dominant like Michael. And unless they can clip Michael,
I feel like if BB Comics isn't next, I feel like Michael wins that comp. I'm calling it now.
hey
Michael's
man,
winning
I
BB
think he got
Comics
upper body strength.
because
I
he's
think he
going.
can swing on
He
that.
got upper body strength, and he's going to like be so good at remembering the things. Like I'm telling you,
He ain't gonna have to ride but one time by. He just gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
"Come on, let me
Yep.
see. Let me see your ride."
I can't
animation.
wait for that
Where
comp.
your
It's my
ride
favorite.
animation at? I can't. Where's that? Come on, you got to ride.
I don't want to ride. I don't want to ride.
You got to ride the thing.
It's my favorite comp. I can't wait.
I do love BB Comics. I do love BB Comics, but I think I still want to hear Zingbot roast Jasmine ass more than I want to see BB Comics. So
Man,
I hope he gives
I
it to
hope
her in her absence.
even though she's not there, like I hope
Oh, butter
he's
cornbread
like,
ass.
these things are too good to waste. I gotta do them anyway.
Uh-oh. Lyric calling us on our BB fandom. BB Comics is usually Final Five or Final Four.
Yeah, I think
you're probably right.
we got a couple weeks for it.
Yeah,
that's why I know Michael will be able. It's not definitely not next week because Michael's going to be able to compete for it. But yeah, we got a couple weeks left. But it's my favorite, and I just can't wait for it. That's all.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Was Taylor's major move in the house? Oh, what was her major move in the house besides taking?
That's what I'm saying. She didn't have any.
That
she
was
doesn't
it.
have any, and nobody really actually likes her. That's why I would pick her.
To me, she didn't even really run her HOH. To me,
exactly.
she didn't run her HOH, and
because she wanted Alyssa out. Well, first
her
she wanted
head definitely
Taylor
swole
out.
up.
I mean,
during her HOH reign, she got a big head that week.
I don't think that anybody for real likes her. So if it's final two and we got to go to jury and they got to vote, I know I'm a win over her because nobody for real likes her.
For real. Well,
I would take her. That's all I'm saying.
I'm taking Kyle. You're taking who?
Taylor.
For this week. Okay. I'm taking Kyle. You're taking Taylor. We'll see what happens. I don't care who wins HOH if Michael ends up on the block. So
although, who was it that said Turner? Was that?
Let's see.
Lyric that said Turner for this week. That
Taylor
would be interesting to see for real which way he goes. If he's with the leftover still, or if he's with the yeah, it was Lyric. Okay, that would be interesting to see. I still kind of want Taylor to win, but Turner, I wouldn't be mad at Turner. I'd like to see how that shake out.
Only because I'd like to see where his head's at. You know, it's a little difficult to really find out what he's really thinking. The carpet man.
Like that might make the drama ensue if Turner won.
For sure. If one of them spills the beans, there's definitely going to be some drama. Now,
or if Monty wins, then I could see Terrence coming to him with the blowing up the leftovers.
Who do you think is most likely to be gangster? So out of the leftovers, if they were to find out, who's the one to be the most gangster and actually confront somebody about it and really bring that drama? I don't see Michael or Brittany being that person.
No.
I mean, I don't even really see Monty being that person. I mean,
I see Monty being the one to call out Kyle about blowing it up. If it gets back to him, I see Monty being the one to say something.
Yeah.
And Taylor as his sidekick.
It's definitely going to be interesting. We will see what happens
because they really tried to throw her make her seem like she was more powerful in the alliance than she is. I feel like she's at the bottom of the totem pole, and they made her seem like she was running it. And she's gonna be like, "What? I've been on the block 4 times."
Help me understand that. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So we're collectively satisfied with Terrence's reign as HOH of that backyard. He ran the shit out of that yard. Were you even a fan of his manipulation at the end by putting them both on the block and really getting them to spill the beans and all that good business? Are you frozen? Are you still there? Oh no, somebody's getting a phone call. That's what's happened. At least you froze in a good position. I will give you that one. I guess I'll wait for you to come back before I wrap it up. What do y'all think? Let's see here. 100% Turner and Kyle are at the bottom of the leftovers, and they know it. Well, this is true, and so whether or not Turner actually goes back in, whether or not Turner actually goes back in to the group, he's still at the bottom. So
you see me disappear for like 5 seconds there.
Well,
Really,
actually,
like 15.
You froze in a really good position. I just continue to try to carry the conversation.
Great.
Mhm.
Okay.
I did put you on blast and say that you were probably getting a phone call.
No. Actually, not this time. My internet
Okay.
is storming here.
Oh,
So my
you mean
internet
it's
is
windy in the Windy City?
no, it's storming.
Oh. She said windy is regular in
It's
Chicago.
beyond wind.
No,
It's
it's storming. It is
And
storming.
so
For sure, you're right about that.
I just had to turn my Wi-Fi off and go off my regular,
Can I
phone
say I was
signal
so
there.
disappointed that Joe in the challenge went home? We got to have some challenge conversation before we.
Okay, so I don't know who.
I don't know who Joe
I
is.
mean,
Lyric, you gonna have
what
to help
show
us
was
out
Joe
now.
from? What show was Joe from? He
I hope
wasn't a
Survivor.
Big Brother.
No, he's not from Big Brother.
No, he's not. But I was
I know
happy
Joe.
that finally a Big Brother person didn't go home.
I'm just happy to hear that Enzo is still in the house.
Yeah,
He's made it one more week. I don't know what show Joe is from.
I'm cheering for Enzo.
I mean, now come on. I only watched a couple episodes. He can't even swim and climb, so there's no chance of him winning if it has to do with something physical to win this game. However, he could float along a little longer because Enzo is a good personality. He's enjoyable to watch. He has a good character about himself. Let's see.
I will
think
say
he
the
was on the
kittens.
Amazing Race. Joe was on the Amazing Race. Lyric
Okay.
says.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know any of these people's personalities prior to this game to know if they're like, but so I don't know how they are because, like I said before, David, he's completely like much like more likable on here than he was.
See, and I just have to take your word for that, kind of like reading Rainbow, because I ain't really been watching, so I still have his Big Brother persona in my mind.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't, other people because I haven't. I will say the kittens are up. They may be playing.
Oh,
HOH.
is it time for an HOH competition? Oh no! Wow.
Because they're what? They're 2 hours behind us. 3, 2 hours.
We talking about California?
Yeah.
Don't give me the line on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and different places and stuff. You just want me out here telling all types of lies and things.
So
I thought they was only an hour behind.
No, they're more than an hour behind.
No, aren't they Eastern time? What are they?
No,
we're Central time. Are they
Western.
Pacific time?
They're Western.
Wait, there's a
Western
there's no
such
time?
thing as West. No,
I
there's no such
thing
as Western time.
Eastern, and Central. I don't know about Western.
Pacific.
See, you're not gonna have me out here looking slow, and you done made up a whole time zone. But I'm saying
they're on the West Coast, not on Eastern time.
Eastern time you're not gonna do me like that. No.
Pacific time.
Oh shit! She did say that. I'm not even mad that the show had to change times because of football. Aren't you glad that football is back?
I am. Although I've had to make some adjustments to my roster this year. I'm going with all orange teams.
Okay. The Bengals and the Bears, huh? And the Broncos, Bengals, Bears, and Broncos.
Yep.
I got you. Yep. I know football. Somebody's smarter than us out there. That's all right. They helped us get there.
So it's 2 hours. 2
hours.
2 hours.
Okay.
So it's 8:11 there right now.
You Googled the shit. Go ahead.
I was going to. So plenty of time for them to do an HOH comp.
What's up?
I said plenty of time for them to do an HOH comp right now.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah.
Well, any other predictions going into this coming week?
I don't know. I'm interested to see what'll happen. I just would like for um to see who wins HOH. It would depend, but yeah. Everybody loves. You already know that Turner's probably going to win America's Favorite House Guest. Everybody loves him. Although
No,
I
no,
don't know if he'll be as funny.
that's the challenge, Joe. I think he's talking about.
Oh, Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I thought he was talking about just because he's
This Joe
funny in
was
the
not
house too.
hilarious to watch.
Well, no, he's fun on the feeds. He's funny. They don't show it as much.
Oh, I must say he
But
don't look
and Turner
entertaining.
is really funny too. But Turner really his jokes really be at Jasmine's expense. So I don't know if he'll be as funny without her.
Oh, because he looks like a bully.
I mean, he doesn't really look like a bully. I mean, I won't say a bully like how they were doing Taylor, but he
Uh-huh.
does not like Jasmine. Like, and he lets
Okay.
it be known that
For
she
sure.
really gets on his nerves.
Well, I mean,
So, like, I don't know if you caught when
tell me that.
Brittany was like, "Oh, wait till we tell Turner that she was trying to use her birthday again as a reason to not be eliminated."
All right.
So, okay. But Joe on, yeah. So
Well, we got more.
Monty Taylor, Michael, and Brittany.
You think so? I
Maybe,
mean,
but
that's gonna take some work, I think. Well, I mean, actually, no, that wouldn't. That's the
it
four that's
wouldn't.
already
I
there.
mean, that's the four that's already there. That's left, left of the leftovers. They,
Yeah,
and
that's
that could
kind of
be the what was it you was calling the snack, the extra snack. That's what they
the to go plate. That's
the
the
to
to go
go
plate right
plate. There
there.
you go.
That's the to go plate. Or no, what's the bag you get at the after party? Do they give you like a gift bag or something at the after party?
um,
That's what they end up being. The little
a
gift
gift,
bag.
a gift bag, a
Yeah, they
gift
the gift
bag.
bag at the after party. That's what they are.
But so Enzo's pretty hilarious too, though. Lyric. So just join us. I mean, just join Team Enzo with us for the the challenge.
Yeah,
He
let's
needs
go
as
Team
many people
Enzo.
on his team as possible.
I'm about to say, well, we just missed the episode. No, it was yesterday, wasn't it?
It's on Wednesdays.
It was yesterday. It was yesterday. Let's see what
Mm-hmm.
else Lyric is talking about before we get on up out of here.
That was a
Then
group
was
that kicked me off also because I was Turner's side.
wait,
Yeah,
who kicked you off? Were you on one of the Big Brother pages and you got
it
into
was
it
a
with some
group that
people
kicked
over
me off
time?
because I was a Turner's side. I just laughed. That's ridiculous.
That's wild. First of all, the Big Brother fans are supposed to be more loving and accepting. You're not supposed to be trying to kick nobody out of no conversation. You're supposed to like your favorite house guest and keep it pushing.
There's a lot of people that like Turner.
Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I like Team Sarah and David.
Sarah and David. Yeah, I still like. I still like Sarah. And like I said,
Mhm.
David is a lot more likable on here than he was on Big Brother. But I just
Oh,
love
the doggy
Enzo.
bag. I like that. The doggy
The doggy
bag.
bag.
The
I
doggy
like it.
bag for the win. The doggy bag.
I like it.
Oh man.
That's what they need to call it.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
what they need to call it. The doggy
Yes,
bag.
for sure. Well, I hope my energy was up. I feel like my energy has been going down and down and down as the episode has progressed. But I tried to give you all I had today, y'all. I tried. But we fixing to go on and do it like an old school BET commercial. What do we do, Bree? We
Wrap it up.
wrap it up.
Which I
Oh
think people
man,
need
we
to start
appreciate
doing
you,
again.
Lyric. We appreciate you, Lyric, for tuning in. We appreciate all our viewers on this evening contributing to the conversation. You guys make it fun. Until next time, I am the Milkman.
And I'm just free.
Adios, guys.
Need to keep
Thank
wrapping
you,
it up
thank
in
you, thank
like,
you.
you know,
No, I
Saran
always
wrap.
get the
The
last
monkeypox
word.
is
You
out
know I
here,
get
so
the
we gotta
last
just,
word.